Are you an OFW na gusto mo na umuwi sa Pilipinas? Hindi yung uuwi ng Pilipinas dahil nawalan ka ng work, hindi nag-renew ng contract, pero uuwi ng Pilipinas na may baon. Baon ng finances, baon ng savings and investments. Kasi nakapag-prepare ka. Watch this video so that you can be inspired.
You need to have the perspective na it's not just about money. Like you invest in memories with your family, with your kids, having the flexibility that whatever happens, pwede mong puntahan yung anak mo or mag-date kayo ni Tep. It's something that sometimes money cannot buy. And yun yung priority mo. Kaya yun yung, kumbaga, a luxury in a way na people would want to have if yun nga, they have that setup. Pero it's something that we can aspire for. Kasi syempre, there are people na, oy, grabe naman, si Madam May, ang saya ng nakapag-spend time sa family, yung ganyan. Siguro yung yung, can you give a message to maybe a mom or to an OFW who's watching that na parang gusto yung ganyang klaseng flexibility. Syempre, there are some costs and it came from the budgeting and all. Pero any words of encouragement? Kasi ang saya ng family life mo di ba? Simple life with family, with kids, pero that's where you are most fulfilled Anything, message to people who would want that kind of lifestyle? Kasi syempre, may certain level of investment and savings but anything that you can share with them?
Okay, for someone who is planning to get married, yung most probably engaged ka na, and then you're thinking, I want to raise my child in the Philippines. If you're someone who just got engaged, or someone who's planning to get married na, or you're someone who is planning to have a child, it always goes down. You have to position yourself. It's very important. I learned that from Marvin Guermo, Neil's kuya. You really have to position yourself. What are the things that you can, see now? Because these are things that you can control. Saving for it is something that you can control. Look into it. Kahit if you're watching now and you're single, wala ka pang boyfriend or, wala pang prospect, or if you are a guy and, you're thinking na, gusto ko yung asawa ko would just be a housewife, ganyan. Position yourself. Position yourself. It's positioning that really matters. Seeing that, what do I want? Do I want to get married? Do I want to have a child? Do I want to go home to the Philippines? Because if you have that plan, start now. You really have to plan now. Position yourself. Save as much as you can. Look at investment vehicles. Study the investment vehicles. You have to spend time. Sinabi nga was it Paulo Coelho, Neil, nang sinabi niya, where your heart is, there your treasure is also. Was it Paulo Coelho? Diba? Parang I think that was him who said that. So if your heart is there na you want to go home and be with your family, let's save up for it. This is the time, this is the sign for you to really really make sure that you're conscious when it comes to your spending habits. Or maybe this is the sign for you to really double up on savings and allocating for the goals that you want to achieve. Again, because once you reach that point wherein you know that you've planted, and because again, the time will come where you would have to reap as well. So if you're someone naman who is a mom now and you want to go home, you want to be with your child, of course we can do a lot of things, but what we can control now is, again, look into your spending habits. Maybe we can save more. For example, what are the leaks in our faucet? As an example, kailangan ko bang, say for example, if you're living abroad, what are the things that I could cut down? Say for example, kailangan ko ba talaga ng gym membership? Or baka kasi pwede na lang akong mag-yoga sa loob ng bahay, I get to save up more. Or kailangan ko ba talagang i-avail tong premium na package sa online para may unlimited supply ako ng movies? Or maybe I could just download, o baka pwede ako makipag-hitch na lang sa kaibigan ko para hati kami ng gastos. So there are, points in your, like kung ano yung mga expenses mo na baka pwede mong i-cut down. And from here, you can actually save more money. And pwede mo nang pag-ipunan yung goal mo, which is to go home to the Philippines and be with your kids. I do understand, and I do understand na minsan tama lang din talaga yung sweldo. 'Di ba na siguro isipin mo, May, okay lang kung may extra, pero what if sa status ko ngayon wala na, negative pa, 'di ba? Again, it also pays to just really put out your goal. Ano ba yung gusto mong mangyari? Right? Because I remember my father told me na sometimes we say, okay, I don't have any opportunities to earn more. But he told me, if you don't see any opportunities, then create opportunities. Diba? Ano ba yung skills mo? Baka kasi magaling kang magluto and maybe you can sell it. Or maybe magaling kang gumawa ng certain, I don't know, maybe mag-weave ba, maybe you can sell that. Right? Or baka pwede kang magbenta, mahilig ka sa makeup, then maybe you can sell makeup. You can order it online and then you can sell that. So there are a lot of opportunities. I do know that it's not always good abroad. It's not gonna be easy at the same time. But again, if you don't see any opportunities now, this is the time that you awaken your creative juices and say to yourself, what can I do to make more money? Para mas mapabilis ang uwi ko, and then that's a time that I can be with my child. What else can I do? Because Dubai, for example, for those OFWs who are in Dubai has been very kind to me and to my family. Now, it's actually an area where they actually support entrepreneurs also. So yeah, that's what I can say, Neil.
Yeah. It's it's full packed what you said, and I hope that a lot of people, and I'm sure hindi I hope I know a lot of people can learn from that journey of yours. Ang ganda ng mga sinishare mo. But I think it also came from maybe an experience, a learning moment that shaped your perspective kaya ganyan ka. So, meron ka bang naalala? Kasi what you are sharing, hindi ganyan tinuturo nung bata tayo eh. Sa school, hindi eh. Pero how did you get that perspective? Yung what you have been sharing with us?
I remember, one thought came to mind. I remember there was a time na umuwi ako, annual leave ko, pauwi ako sa Pilipinas. So I was in the boarding gate in Dubai, departure area. And then there was this lady who was wearing loose shirt, tapos she was wearing baggy pants, tapos may hawak-hawak lang siyang plastic. Doon nakalagay yung passport niya. And then I was sitting here, nasa gilid ko siya, and then some Filipinas were asking, ate, anong nangyari? Saan ka ba? Pauwi ka na? And then she started sharing her story na she was working for a family there. And then while she was cleaning the toilet, she slipped. And then after that, dinala siya ng amo niya sa ospital. And that time, wala siyang ipon, no? Because all her savings, she was sending it back to the Philippines, to her family. And then apparently, she was in the hospital for a long time. I think 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. And then just one day, yung amo niya pumunta. Sabi niya, okay, you're gonna go home. Inisip niya, she was gonna go home back to the place where she was working. Pero it so happened na sinakay siya sa sasakyan. After that, she was brought to the airport, binigay yung passport niya, and that was it. You're going home. She didn't have anything. And I remember that, the Filipinos are very generous kasi everyone was giving money for her, to her, at least to help her out. And then that was, really, that also defined me. Sabi ko, you know what? Yes, you can help the person, but what can I do to myself also? I cannot just observe other people and say, I helped that person, for example, like I help or I did something for that person. No, you have to look into yourself. What can I learn? What can I learn from this? How can I ensure as well that my life is going to be sustainable and comfortable? And after I set that upon myself, how can I also inspire other people? How can I also help other people na it won't come to that point? Diba? So it was, again, looking into myself first, learning as much as I could from the experiences of other people, exhibit that experience, and then also ensuring that after I've looked into myself, I also made sure na, okay, now I've learned, how do I let other people know as well for them to avoid that path? Parang ganon. So, a lot of lessons. I told you, I'm very curious. I like listening to other people's stories. At the same time, at the end of the day, I reflect and I say, what can I get from that? So that my life will also improve from their stories, success or failures.
Yeah, it's really learning from other people's life
Yeah.
their success and failures that can also help us. Yung ano no, nakakasad lang sometimes na what you expected na income that would have helped you and your family in the next years, in an instant pwedeng mawala eh. Just like yung kwento mo sa yung nag-slip. Kaya it's something that while you are young, while you have a steady stream of income, try to save as much, and of course to grow your money, multiply your money through investments. And ano talaga eh, it's good to be prepared, not just for the now, and wag natin iasa sa magiging anak natin when we are in our retiring age. Kung baka ngayon pa lang mag-ano na tayo, let's break the cycle of the sandwich generation, di ba May? And
Right.
it's something to really inculcate. That's why kitang-kita ko sa passion mo that you really want to also educate. Di ba sabi mo, sige, your husband Tep is yung sa providing for your family and all. Pero syempre, you as a person, kilala kita eh, meron ka rin mga on the side eh, side gig. I know you're doing consultation, service delivery. So segue lang guys, if you are in a company or you own a company, kailangan nyo ng consultant, May is the person for you. So, kita mo yung experience.
Wow. Yeah.
May pag-promote pa yun, May. So, I mean, kasi it shows it shows that you are a person who adds value. Kaya, plinag natin yun.